Hey folks, just want to give you a heads up on the Parashara Conference online that is coming within weeks, mid-November, 16th to the 20th. I'll be giving a couple of presentations during that conference, one of which will be on compatibility. So basically, there's a tripod of techniques that I'm going to present. One of them is that much beloved technique of the Ashtkoot or Dashkoot scoring system, which so many pundits will use, and is such a regular feature of compatibility analysis that it's one of the modules in just about every good professional Jyotish program. So there's a scoring system there, and I'm going to give you sort of passing grades, failing grades, and excellent grades, for that particular technique. That's just one thing. There's another technique which was taught to me and others, courtesy of my Jyotish teacher, Hart Defoe. And this involves a four-part matrix, which involves the ascendant, the moon, the sun, and Venus. Using those four factors from each of two prospective mates in a horoscope in a pairing, we end up with a 4x4 matrix, 16 points of comparison. And this allows you to assess how well a couple will fall in step vis-a-vis mundane considerations, work lifestyles, diurnal, nocturnal habits, diets, interaction with family and friends, so on. Their sort of emotive capacity, sympathy and empathy for others, and especially each other, and their communication skills. Their value system, what we might refer to as mission, vision, and values, what they believe in and what their dreams for are in the future. And we need to assess whether those are convergent or divergent in a couple. And last but not least, there is that element of physical affection, from hand holding, hugging, kissing, up to sexual intimacy. So we can use all four of these factors, ascendant, moon, sun, and Venus, in a conjoined analysis of two horoscopes to see how they merge with each other. And there are warning signs and there are green lights to say proceed versus exercise caution. Last but not least, there's a technique taught to me by Mantraji, who is Hart Defoe's Jyotish guru, which involves basically looking at Venus in a man's chart and Jupiter in a woman's chart, what we might consider to be the karaka for spouse for each of those respective sexes. And where we want to see those particular karakas in the horoscope and where we do not want to see them. And so again, sort of, green lights, red lights, and so on. Now, this is a 1, 2, 3 punch. When you assemble it all together, you actually have three, significant litmus tests that we can apply to any prospective pairing of a couple. And this gives you an extremely potent tool via which to assess the prospects for a relationship between any two people. Now, as I, advise my students, if you can simply master, two main areas of interest, which are relationships and career, you will typically satisfy 90% of your clients because, usually that's why they're coming to see an astrologer in the first place. So this compatibility module, a lecture of 2.5 hours, which is on Friday, November the 17th, next month, will address that very issue of compatibility, which is, so germane to so many clients. So hope to see you there for that. The website address is shown on the screen. You can simply go there and you can register for anything and everything, literally the entire conference. And there's a cast of more than a dozen very competent, well-known Jyotishis in North America and beyond who are offering various lectures on multiple topics. You can register for the entire conference. You can register for one day at a time. You can register for single lectures and or workshops. I'll be putting up another video very shortly regarding a workshop that I'm giving on November the 16th, which is on career orientation. But for the moment, this is a plug for the compatibility lecture, 2.5 hours, time well spent in order to address such a common theme for many of your clients. Okay, hope to see you there. Bye for now.